This question talks about a company named Tipro India Limited who manufactures 5 different products A, B, C, D and E. The table given below gives the information about the total revenue in rupees crores of the company in 3 different years 2004, 2005 and 2006. The bar chart provides the information about the revenue of the product that has made the maximum contribution in the total revenue of the company in the given 3 years. Also, it is given that each product made a contribution of at least 12%, 10% and 11% in the total revenue of the company in the years 2004, 5 and 6 respectively. Another question. In 2004, what could be the minimum possible value of the absolute difference between the revenue generated through the sales of B and that through the sales of A? We already know that the revenue of B was maximum, which is 17824 crores. Now we have to find out the difference between the revenue of B and A, with A's revenue being the maximum possible revenue. We also know that each product is contributing at least 12% of the total revenue in the year 2004. So what we will do, we will consider the revenue for the remaining 3 products, that is C, D and E, minimum, that is 12% each. Put together they will contribute 36% of the total revenue. So basically, to find out the revenue of A, we have to calculate total revenue 40876 minus revenue of B minus 36% of 40876. This gives the revenue of C, D and E. This gives the revenue of B. The difference of this will give me the revenue of A, which is 8336.64. Now, this is the revenue of A. Now I have to find out the difference between the revenue of B and A, which can be calculated as 17824 minus 8336.64, which is equal to 9487.36 crores. Hence, the correct option is option D. Next, in each of the given years, if all the products except the one which made the maximum contribution in the total revenue of the company in that year made an equal percentage contribution in the total revenue, then what was the percentage increase in the revenue generated through the sales of E in 2006 over that in 2004? What it is saying is, except the product which has made the maximum contribution, all the remaining 4 products made an equal contribution. And I have to find out the percentage increase in the revenue generated by E in year 2006 over that in 2004. So first of all, I have to calculate the revenue of E in the year 2004. In 2004, I know that the total revenue was 40876. Revenue of B was maximum, which was 17824. Fine. This difference will give me the revenue of all the 4 remaining products put together. To find out the revenue of E, I'll divide it by 4 because all the 4 products contributed equally. This will give me a value of 5763. Next, in 2006, I know the total revenue was 52624 and the maximum revenue was given by C, which was 23256. This difference gives me the revenue of all the remaining 4 products, which includes A, B, D and E. So if I divide it by 4, I'll get the revenue of each of the 4 products. This will give me a value of 7342. Now I have to find out the increase in E from 2004 to 2006. So my answer would be 7342 minus 5763 divided by 5763 into 100. On calculation, it will give me approximately 27.4%. Hence, the option is option C. Okay. The total revenue generated through the sales of B in the given years put together could not be more than. In this question, we have to maximize the revenue of B in all the years and add it. Now, in 2004, we already know that B has the maximum revenue and it is 17824 crores. In 2005, we know that the maximum revenue was given by E and the total revenue was 48240. So 48240 was the total revenue. The revenue maximum revenue was given by E, which is 22484. Now this gives me the revenue of all the remaining 4 products. Now to maximize the revenue of B, what I'll do, I'll minimize the revenue of the remaining 3 products, that is A, C and D. Now I also know that the minimum contribution by any product is 10% of the total revenue. So A, C and D put together will contribute at least 30% of total revenue, that is 48240. This entire figure is giving me a maximum possible value for the revenue generated by B, which turns out to be 11284. Similarly, in the year 2006, the total revenue is 52624 and the maximum contribution was given by C, which is 23256. This difference gives me the total revenue of all the remaining 4 products, that is A, B, D and E. Now again, to maximize the revenue of B, I have to minimize the revenue of the remaining 3 products, that is A, D and E. Also, the minimum contribution by any product is 11% of the total revenue generated. So I'll subtract the minimum possible, that is 33% of 52624, which will give me a value of 12002.08. This is the maximum possible revenue generated by B in the year 2006. So our answer will be 17824 plus 11284 plus 12002.08, which will give me 4110.08. That is option B. Hence option B is the correct answer.